Hi everyone, welcome to your Saskatoon real estate market update for August of 2024. I'm Brad Chisholm with eXp Realty here in Saskatoon, and I'm going to take you through some of the numbers from August of 2024. Overall in Saskatoon, there were 457 sales in August, which is a 13% decrease over last year. August of last year was a pretty big month. The total number of sales was 14% higher than the 10-year average. So what that's telling us is that last year was a pretty big year. We're not quite there, but we're still doing more activity than average. The inventory, though, that's one of the big challenges. Inventory right now is 48% below those long-term averages. What that's doing is it's putting upward pressure on the prices. It's a supply and demand issue. There's less houses available. There's more buyers that want to buy them, so people are bidding up the prices. Last month, the average house price was $404,900, which was up 8.4% over last year. When we start seeing increases like that, like 8.4% for the whole city, that's pretty unusual. Typically in Saskatoon, we see sort of 4, 5, 6% appreciation, depending on where we're at in the market cycle. So once we get to above that number, so that's 7, 8, 9%, we know things are, as we're seeing, really stressed on the inventory side. So let's take a quick look at some of the indicators and drill down into the individual neighborhoods. One of the parameters that I like to use is activity, which is sales and new listings. So that tells us how many houses are being sold, plus how many new houses that are coming on the market to backfill the houses that have been sold. The top 3 neighborhoods with the highest amount of activity in August of 2024, number 1 was Stonebridge with 77 sales and new listings. Brighton had 63 and Willow Grove at 47. The largest price increases on the residential side that we saw in Saskatoon. So I did a quick video about this recently. I went downtown. The Central Business District saw a 54.2% increase in the residential prices year over year. 54%. That is quite remarkable here in Saskatoon. And I think that a lot of that's being driven by the downtown event and entertainment district announcement that happened earlier this year. And so that's, again, making that area a lot more desirable, Central Business District, so downtown. Nutana Suburban Center had a 16.9% increase in prices, and University Heights was third with a 14.3% increase in the residential prices there. So some pretty big movers. Again, considering that the average, which is high right now, is 8.4% for the whole city. And finally, the highest benchmark prices in Saskatoon, the top 3, was Aspen Ridge at $628,900. Number 2 was Varsity View at $606,300, and Kensington was third at $581,500. So what does this all mean? Like, how does this all relate to each other? Well, what we're seeing in Saskatoon right now is that, again, there's not a lot of inventory. There's not a lot of houses, and we're seeing this not just in Saskatoon, but here in Saskatchewan and across the country. There's a shortage of inventory, and there's a number of groups that are looking at addressing that from the federal and provincial and municipal levels, and lots of things are taking place now, but it's going to take a lot of time to get those houses built in so that people have a place to move to. Right now, there's definitely a shortage. Again, we're almost 50% below, our inventory levels are 50% below where they normally are. And that's putting a lot of upward pressure on the prices because we've got lots of buyers, not a lot of sellers. And so we're seeing prices continuing to move up and up here in Saskatoon, as well as in Saskatchewan in general. In my opinion, I think we're going to continue to see these prices increase over the next 6, 12, 18 months until we can start getting that inventory, the stocks built back up, and incentivize builders to build more houses, as well as making it easier for buyers to get access to those houses. Those things are going to take time. So I think, like I said, in the near future, things are going to continue to be tight on the inventory side of things, and we're going to continue to see prices increase on the residential side. If you have any other questions, you want to know something specific about a particular neighborhood, feel free to give me a shout. I look forward to speaking with you. Have a fantastic day.